Erik Horne here after the Thunder's 113 to 101 win over the Minnesota Timberwolves in preseason game number 2. Much better performance from the Thunder tonight. It helps when you get Paul George back. Paul George was solid tonight. He had 23 points. Even more important for the Thunder was their defensive intensity was really good in the first half with the starters. Paul George, Patrick Patterson, Steven Adams, they were particularly effective. They held the Timberwolves to 39% shooting overall for the game. And then the bench came in and cleaned up for the Thunder once the starters went out at the end of the third quarter. The bench basically just throttled the Minnesota Timberwolves bench, led by Nerlens Noel and Jeremy Grant, who had 12 points each. Noel was particularly impressive. He had 9 rebounds, a couple of nice assists, had a nice hit-ahead pass to Alex Abrines for a three-pointer at the buzzer at the end of the third quarter. And Hamidou Diallo continues to show that he's probably going to get a significant amount of playing time, sort of the way that Terrence Ferguson got last year. He's a guy who's a great rebounder, has elite athleticism, and he pulls down 6 rebounds in about 17 minutes. He was really aggressive on the offensive glass tonight. But even more importantly for him, going back to the defensive part for the Thunder, is Hamidou Diallo. He didn't look lost defensively. He put in a good defensive shift, particularly with the starters in the first half. Billy Donovan wants to get him out on the floor with Paul George and have his athleticism complement the other wing players. Little bit of a step back for a preseason in terms of Dennis Schroeder's performance. He was forcing a couple of bounce passes early in the first half, but he winds up with 12 points anyway. It's preseason. He's still working on some things. He had some times where he did look fluid with Paul George and Steven Adams, and that improvisational play that he has really, kind of excited the crowd and got the Thunder pumped up too. But good performance for the Thunder for the preseason, particularly with George missing the first game on Wednesday for personal reasons and coming back tonight and putting in a good performance on both sides of the ball.